Sawyer Designs. He's a very recent, his name is Nick, I believe. Nick from Sawyer Designs. So he is a very new channel within the past year. I think maybe just started just before 2021. And Nick has exceptional skills as a woodworker. He has exceptional skills as a furniture designer. He has grown, let's see here. He's grown to over 30,000 subscribers. His thumbnails are captivating, and his thumbnails are very indicative of the aesthetic that he produces his videos at and the aesthetic that he produces his furniture at. Although he hasn't grown as much as some of the other people who I have talked about and who I am going to talk about, he is fitting within a certain bracket of woodworking YouTubers that is quite common in terms of video style and format. But I think a lot of people have a hard time getting right. And Nick is doing a really good job at making this format work really well. And what I mean by this format is just a very typical sort of build video. A lot of people in our space think or have this conception that, being a woodworker on YouTube is like, okay, what am I building next? How do I build it? Okay, I'm going to go to the shop now. I'm going to turn the camera on and film what I'm building. And that's my video. And although that has been successful and hugely successful for a lot of people, it's not as popular these days among our audience. Not that I have seen. If you have seen something different, let me know. But from what I can tell, traditional build videos of the past are on sort of a downward trend. People are looking for more value-based content. However, Nick from Sawyer Design is doing really well because, like I said, he's an exceptional woodworker with exceptional skills, and he designs and builds very beautiful furniture, and his video production aesthetic is equally as gorgeous. He makes really gorgeous videos. It's not for everyone. Now, I'm not saying his videos are not for everyone. His videos are for everyone. I'm saying this style of video as a woodworking YouTuber might not work for everyone because he has certain skills, experiences, and talents that not everyone may be able to sort of compete with in a way. But he is doing really well, and I love this coffee table that he built in November. It's a bistro table that he built in November. I think it's just gorgeous. He does a lot of work with veneer that I love. I love working with veneer, which I don't display on my YouTube channel, but check out Nick from Sawyer Design for someone who is successful in sort of a traditional build video format.
I love his titles and thumbnails.
Yeah.
His titles definitely.
Yeah, he's cashing in on those prices.
Yeah. $20,000 stool. I'm going to watch that. How is it so much?
Yeah, his titles definitely leave you wondering, what? Who in their right mind would pay for that?
Right.
I disapprove. Therefore, I'm going to click on the video and comment.
I could make that myself.
Exactly. Well, we all think it, and he's thinking it too, which is why he used that as his title. And it's a little clickbaity, but it's not in the cringy clickbaity world. It's an acceptable clickbait for me.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, RT?
So, I was not familiar with his channel until I saw your list, and I got to looking. One of the first things that caught my attention was this series of this workbench build. And typically I think of series, I'm not going to be watching too many of them because it seems like a big time commitment. But they've worked okay for him. 78,000 views on part 1, 42,000, then 41,000. Decent for that kind of project video, I think. And I thought it was funny that he has parts 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3, and then 4 of 3. So he pulled a Harry Potter and made 2 out of the last book there.
Yeah. I'm not quite so sure. That was in the beginning where he built his workbench, right? Yeah. I think he did well with his workbench, but I don't know if I recommend doing a 4 or 5 part series on a workbench build. That might not work for everyone.
Right. But he's got some other things that are doing pretty well. 78,000 views, 58,000, 175,000 on that gaming desk.
I'm looking forward to seeing more of him for sure. And he's had a really good year since he just started. I think he just started at the end of last year.
Yeah, and he's growing pretty quick. As a matter of fact, I saw where
Yeah.
he had 10,000 subscribers just this last month.
Yeah.
So
I think I only discovered him this past month, so I think YouTube has pushed him quite a bit recently, hence the growth.
do you like that clip from our recent live stream? If so, you might want to check out the entire interview over here, or you might want to check out one of our other videos up here.